going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the AnyGivenWednesday podcast. My name's Angel, here with my dog Logan. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing amazing.
Nice.
We had some crazy soccer this morning. From recording, hearts were broken this morning.
Hearts were definitely broken this morning. I don't watch a lot of soccer. This
But
morning, my heart was broken.
The Champions League, I reeled you into soccer a little bit.
No, that game. I had nothing better to do. Last thing on, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Sure, Barcelona's playing. But that game was absurd. And I may or may not have lost money with Barcelona. But the train wreck of emotions that team put like actual fans through
is actually gross.
Well, I mean,
It's so
because
gross.
the first game, they went 3-3 in aggregate, so they were tied this game, right?
Yeah, 3-3 technically going into this game tied.
And then
which was a crazy game one to begin with.
Yeah.
Crazy game one to begin with.
And then they start the first half 2-0 or losing 2-0.
Yep.
And then score 2 in 8 minutes, and then pretend not to play.
And then take the lead.
And take the lead. But like when they scored the 2 and then didn't do anything for like 20 minutes, I was like, why?
Yeah.
Like we have momentum on our side.
They like slowed it down after
Slowed it down, and I was
Sure.
like, well, that sucks because I had their 90-minute money line. Is that what it's called?
the 90-minute, yeah.
Yeah, so stupid.
Yeah.
A winner is a winner, but I mean, I would have lost no matter what because
Yeah.
they give up a goal with a minute left in extra time or 2 minutes left in extra time, go to overtime and get ran.
Yeah, they gave it up in injury time, and then just
We have
bad stuff.
Oh, get that shit off the wall too.
You don't want this?
No, I'm tired of that thing.
Fuck Barca. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, they lost me money today. I can't deal with them.
And I'm not gonna lie, a couple episodes ago, I predicted they were never gonna win the Champions League.
Okay.
I said I was always on the Barca hate.
We said we'll put the winner of the Champions League up there.
Yep, I like that.
Oh, here comes a Milan jersey.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, Milan, they like strategized against Barca so perfectly. It was crazy because Barca was anticipating classic Milan, like low scoring, but they came out fucking.
Well, I mean, they dropped 8 in the box and then would counterattack and put a great shot on almost every time.
Every time.
It was absurd.
Every time.
I don't even watch soccer that much, and it was pissing me off the way Barcelona was playing. I was like, I just don't understand. Like, give the ball to Lamille and get out of the way. Like, everything, when he has the ball in his hands or when he has the ball, good things happen.
Yeah, seriously. Whether it's a pass, a shot,
good things happen. He's getting triple teamed. He's 17. It's one of the craziest things to see.
Yeah, no, that guy's the truth. But Barca's cooked.
Did you watch any of the derby?
I didn't. I was working, but I always knew Sovereignty was gonna win. Last week I said Chunk of Gold, but I meant Sovereignty.
So I guess the Met Gala happened this weekend too, and I couldn't tell if there was like outfits from the Met Gala, the Derby, or
the timeline just had.
I mean, they look the same, right? And then I mean, for football, there wasn't really much. The Ravens released Justin Tucker.
Bro, I can't believe he actually got freaking released. But that's coming off of a freaking bad year and then getting released. And he's like the greatest kicker of all time.
Greatest kicker of all time. I flew to Baltimore to watch a Broncos versus Ravens game where he missed 2 field goals in that game.
He missed them in that game.
And that was like but that was in the middle of like when people are like, does he have it anymore? I guess not. I mean, the Ravens drafted a kicker, so we knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, what team goes into the season with 2 kickers?
Which is insane because you think about it. Justin Tucker, one of the greatest kickers of all time, great career, and then he had a super bad year, and then some crazy allegations, and then
That's what I'm saying.
he's going out sad type shit.
Like he's literally the best kicker we know. Like growing up, the best kicker, most consistent. Those allegations must be real.
Have to.
I mean,
and they had to have gone to his head too,
because you don't start. He was a 95% shooter and then shot terrible for the rest of the. I don't know.
And that's like career stats.
Career
Stats like 90
and then
plus.
Has one of the worst seasons we see, and then allegations come out. And we're like, That
Yeah.
makes sense. Maybe there's something mental. I could see the Raiders probably getting him now.
He's getting picked up by someone.
Oh
Like he
yeah.
can't be that
I
bad
don't.
either.
I mean,
I, I'm not gonna
someone
lie.
cares about winning more than
I'll take him on the
morals.
Cardinals. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. And then the 2027 draft was announced in Washington,
Washington.
which is going to be sick. They're doing it on the mall, so like the whole open field area where you know where that lake is in the memorial.
It's
Yeah,
just gonna be like standing.
they're saying there's going to be 1 million people there.
Oh my
And
god.
I think they're doing the draft from the Abraham memorial, so like up top of the stairs and everything.
That's
could-
actually kind of dope.
It could low key be sick.
That's actually kinda
It could
dope.
be sick.
But do the athletes have to freaking walk up all the stairs?
Yeah, right. Like 30 steps up. You
Yeah.
get them big old linemen walking up
Yeah.
there. No, probably not.
Yeah, they'll figure it out. That's dope though.
But that's sick for Washington. Think about it. 2 years ago, could you imagine being a Commanders or a Washington football team fan?
Yeah, literally.
Dude,
You had no clue where that
No
team was
idea.
going.
Your stadium's pouring shit on people from the pipes, and then it's just a nightmare. They almost killed Jalen Hurts there. Probably would have done him a favor.
Oh my god.
But remember when the gate fell down?
yes.
Like, awful to be a Commanders fan. And what, new ownership, new GM, new head coach,
New QB,
Jaden Daniels
yeah.
looks good. And it's like, why not be a
All of a sudden,
Commanders fans
yeah.
sound kind of nice to be a fan of. But that division, NFC East, is going to be. We have a Cowboys fan. And he's saying like, "Oh, we're going to be the best. We're going to be the best in division. It's our year."
But
I know he's joking
He
with
said
it's
that. He
our
said
year.
that every year since I've met him, though. So it's like it doesn't move me.
The Eagles and Commanders are going to be so good. And I know I'm going to get crap from this. I really don't think Dallas is going to be amazing.
I don't think so either. If we're talking about in the division,
Their division's going to be so hard.
Division.
I mean, same. So the Cardinals division, the
That
Rams look amazing too.
Yeah.
So I don't think you guys have a chance to win your division. And
I want to say don't have a chance, bro. Come on.
I think the Broncos are the only real one with a chance. The Chiefs are gonna be. I say the Chiefs
Yeah, bro.
maybe.
Shut up, bro.
All right, let's go to
The Chiefs are good. Yeah.
No, I think the Chiefs definitely a down year for them though. But we also didn't see Rashid Rice all year. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like they could have a down year, but
A down year is 12 wins.
Chiefs down year is the better than Broncos good season. Let's be honest. Like, let's be honest.
All right. Did you watch any hockey this weekend?
Bro, why does it feel like every other game goes to OT, bro?
Bro.
Like, is that normal for hockey or?
I don't know. Like, so there was only 2 game 7s, right?
Mhm.
And those game 7s were electric.
Yeah.
It was Dallas versus Colorado. Colorado's up 2 going into the third. And then Dallas scores 4 unanswered goals in 15 minutes. Absurd.
That is insane. That's a crazy choke by Colorado.
I kind of root for the Avalanche a little bit. I mean, we have an Avs jersey right there. But
I'm gonna have to rip that one off. Too.
yeah, I'll get that thing out of you too. But I knew that the Stars had a better chance to win the cup because their goalie's just been so fraud. Like they've been letting cupcakes get through.
Yeah.
And if they're gonna get past and if they're gonna have a chance to beat my Stars, the other game 7. Did you watch that Stars game? It was the most insane thing in the world.
I couldn't believe it.
I placed this is absurd.
Like
So at 12 minutes left, we are down 2 in the third period, right? I put $50 at a plus 600, right?
for the Jets.
For the Jets. We're down 2 with 2 minutes left still. I think it's over, right? Who cares? I switched to the game 7, the basketball, and I see notification. I was like, oh shit. 1 minute left, or yeah, there was 1 minute left, and then I get back to the game. They put a goal in with 1.3 seconds left in the game to go to overtime.
Literally 1.3.
1.3 seconds.
And that's so insane.
The
'cause, like,
Blues were literally
oh my god.
1.3 seconds away from going to the next round, going to Dallas.
Yep. Because
And-
whatever, they score a goal with 1.3, but if you can still win in OT, like you live to see
Oh,
another
dude.
day, you know what I mean? But they ended up losing. in
The energy
OT,
that was
so it
sucked out of
just-
that team after,
my
because in OT they weren't really putting up any shots
like it
either.
the locker room after
Oh,
regulation
dude,
had to
it
be
had to been
shambles.
silent.
Yeah.
Had to been
Really
silent.
silent, and then all right, let's go back out there.
Yeah, and then so these are the 4 teams left, or no, there's 8 teams left.
4 series.
4 series. The Golden Knights, I think, are gonna win theirs. The Golden Knights versus Edmonton. The Knights, they've just been so solid, and I think if the Knights versus Winnipeg ends up happening, we need to go to a Vegas Knights
To
versus Jets
Vegas
game.
in Las
We
Vegas.
need to go to a game.
That
Let's make it a
I
deal.
would be so
Let's
down.
make it a
I
deal.
would be so
Okay.
down if the Winnipeg Jets somehow get matched up with the Las Vegas Knights.
It's next. It would be the Western Conference Finals. We're probably dropping a bag on it,
Oh
but
my god!
I'm a
And
Jets fan.
for no reason too.
I'm the
But
biggest Jets fan in Arizona.
trust me, I'll take any excuse to go down to Las Vegas.
Um, and then the only other thing this weekend, probably the best thing this weekend.
The
uh,
playoffs,
Oh,
NBA
it's
playoffs.
been amazing. This is probably one of the best playoffs we've had in a while.
What
And
seriously? But it's crazy because a lot of games will be like blowouts for most of it, and all of a sudden, in the last 5 minutes, it turns into the
yeah,
closest
real
game
games.
ever.
Well, I mean, we don't have LeBron in the playoffs anymore. We don't have KD. We don't have Giannis.
First of all,
And
the Lakers went out sad.
Lakers went out sad.
Lakers went out sad, sad, sad.
And I
That
mean,
was I didn't like to see that.
and in Minnesota, game one just looked kind of inept.
Yeah,
Like, just didn't really.
not doing
I don't
much.
know what went on. And Steph Curry wasn't even there in the whole second half almost. Or
No,
no,
the
it
entire
was.
second half,
Yeah.
the entire second quarter. Like I think he went out early in the first, literally, or in the second
Yeah.
quarter.
And I mean, Minnesota couldn't get anything together.
Never clicked.
Ant started the game 0 for 10, which can't be doing when you're.
Yeah, no,
But the thing is, he won't be doing that again. And
I've never seen that from him. Like he just didn't look comfortable out there. And then for the little glimpse they had energy, it died out. They
It-
couldn't carry it.
you got Buddy Hield hit 3 threes in a row.
Yeah, like
And when that's happening,
Buddy Hield has been doing some crazy, crazy stuff these playoffs. I'm not gonna lie.
well, if you remember in the beginning of the season, he was doing that too.
Yeah,
I
and
remember
then
reports
completely
coming
fell
out,
off.
is this the next splash, bro? Because he
Mm.
started off so hot. And
And
then he
he's
went cold, and it's like, that's the Buddy Hield experience. But if he gets hot in the right time,
Game 7 against the Rockets was literally Buddy Hield's game, not Curry's.
it was absurd.
It
What do
was
you have,
Buddy
30,
Hield's game.
33?
Yeah,
The Rockets also just, the stadium, I couldn't be a fan of like Houston at that game. It was quiet, bro. In the
Yeah.
third quarter was quiet. And like they were down 14 points?
but like
Quiet.
they were down the entire game. They didn't give their fans anything to cheer for.
I mean, at some point that's the fans' job to help a little bit.
I do see where you're coming from, but
I was
you gotta
at
give them something to cheer for, though.
I was at a Kings versus Suns game. We were down 25 points in the fourth quarter last year. The fans started booing, right? And I was like, guys, come on. Like, we don't need to be booing. But we ended up winning the game. Like, it was one of the loudest stadiums I've ever been in. That Suns
That's so
stadium's
funny,
been rocking too.
Because this season I went to the Clippers Suns game
Mm-hmm.
where the Suns came back from like another 20 points down. The crowd was absolutely electric
the
on a
crowd-
regular season game for Colin Gillespie. That dude would shot was going up, crowd knew it was going in.
Colin Gillespie, he was fun this year.
No,
he was one of the highlights of the
He
Suns
was
season.
hooping for sure.
But,
But
No,
I
crowds,
love my team.
like, look at OKC. Like, that crowd is into it. And they feed off their crowd. They have all
the
season.
Warriors crowd is always insane
Warriors
too.
crowd's insane. And then I mean Minnesota, their whiteout was pretty sick.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
they
it didn't
always
mean
get a big
anything.
crowd too. They get a
Um,
good crowd.
yeah, but should we talk about that Celtics Knicks game though?
Oh my
How-
god.
I feel like the Celtics shot themselves out of a game.
100%.
Like
100%.
they've
The
done it
Knicks have no business winning that. I'm not gonna lie.
what were they up?
no
They were up
business.
20 in the third quarter
Yeah.
and shot. Okay, they shot. What did they shoot? They missed 45 3-pointers. They were up 20, just chucking up threes.
Yeah.
Like, slow the game
That's not
down.
saying like you can't keep doing that,
You can't. And I mean, if you're gonna miss,
especially if they're not hitting.
well, yeah. The thing is, I don't think the Celtics will miss 45 threes ever again. I mean, it was the NBA record.
Yeah.
But,
just like Ant isn't gonna start 0
Yeah,
for
0
11.
for 10. But like, that shouldn't have been a thing. You shouldn't have let the Knicks. Like, that gives them life. They did their job on the road now. Like, everyone's going back to New York. They feel juiced.
Yeah.
Which instead, you're going up, 2-0 back home. Then Knicks are nervous instead of going home all happy.
Literally.
And
yeah, it's just the biggest
It's all their fault.
biggest swing ever.
It's all their fault.
Yeah.
And
But you know who's getting done dirty like that?
who?
The Cavs. The Cavs. Oh my god.
I told you.
Is it What are they doing? They
Well,
already lost both at home.
well, so the Pacers game one, I said it last week. I was like, the Pacers are going to be so quick that the Cavs aren't even like they're not going to be ready for it, and
And
they
caught them
weren't.
off
They
surprise.
weren't ready for
Caught
it.
them by surprise.
It
And
was
they,
the freest money in the world taking the first half money line for Pacers. It was a plus 350. Freest
their
money in the
line
world.
was like at 9.5 points for the game, and
Yeah.
they ended up winning by 10
Shout out
plus.
my lock of the week. We both won.
We both
It was the first week we
we
both
both
won.
won. I had
Yeah.
Knicks.
You had
I
Knicks.
had Knicks,
That was.
and they cashed it.
I mean, it was. We felt like we were reading. We were reading the board pretty well.
Yeah, it
And
was only a matter of time.
yeah.
It was only a matter of time.
But the Pacers, and then game two, the Cavs are missing Mobley, Garland, and Hunter.
That's a bad beat.
So Spider got to put the city on his back.
And he did the best he
And
could.
he scores
He did the
48.
best he could.
Oh, dude.
No.
He was a plus 13 box score, right?
Yeah.
They lost by 1. He only didn't play for 12 minutes. That means in the
So those
12
minutes they sold the game.
they lost by 14 in those 12 minutes he weren't playing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's insane.
right.
That sounds like that's a Jokic stat.
Yeah.
Like as soon as Jokic gets out, the Nuggets start folding.
Although the Nuggets
The-
too, like
Well-
first of all, Game 7 against Clippers. Oh my God, walked them.
Walked him.
Completely
Like
walked them.
here,
Off rip.
the game 7, James Harden's getting so much shit for all his game 7
He deserves
performances.
it. He
Deserves it, right? Never
Ever.
shows up. I
Ever.
mean, I saw something where it said he was trying to assist in the first half and get his team involved, and then he goes killer mode because he knows he can whenever in the second half, and the game just got too far away from him. It's like, dog, every game 7 for James Harden's like this.
Yeah, and like Game 7, you don't have time to waste. Like if
don't.
it's getting ugly, what are you waiting for, bro? Go get a bucket.
Yeah.
Like
And I feel bad for him because this Clippers season was a magical season. Like James Harden quite literally put the city on his back,
yeah.
like through the entire season. And then because remember, Kawhi didn't start
Didn't-
the season
Yeah, he
for like
didn't.
2 months, and they kept winning and winning and winning. And James Harden, probably one of his better career seasons, like maybe not statistically, but as a player,
Yeah.
and it just doesn't matter.
No, he was hooping. He was reminding me of his old self
Yeah.
out there.
and it just doesn't matter.
Yeah, it just didn't translate, unfortunately.
No. And then game 2, Tyrese Halliburton, the most overrated player. The step back.
Voted most overrated player.
The
He
step
took
back
that
three.
so personal. It's not even.
So now they're going back to Cambridge, and we talked about crazy environments. Pacers environments,
Pacers
insane. That series could
and they're going back home up too. Like
Pacers in 5.
I don't know. I think the Cavs are gonna
You think?
stay tuned. I'm
Okay.
gonna come back to that.
Okay,
I think
okay.
the Cavs have a little juice left.
I think the Cavs have a little juice left too.
Yeah.
They can't go. They had the one. They won 16 games in a row twice.
That's what I'm saying.
They can't
Like,
go out this sad. They can't go out this sad.
I definitely think they have something in the tank.
And then the Aaron Gordon game winner. 2 of them in the past 3 games?
Dog, big game.
I thought when Russ was running down the court with the ball, I thought Russ was gonna do something with it.
Yeah.
I thought this is like
Yeah.
Russ, I'm back home. I'm in OKC. Watch this. I made the right play.
Did the perfect play. And Aaron Gordon, he also had time to pump fake and drive because he's not the greatest shooter. Like
Yeah.
he could shoot it, but he's not the greatest shooter. But zero hesitation, pulled it up with confidently. With 4 seconds left, drills it.
Mhm.
And
In
then
this game?
OKC out of timeouts, can't do anything, just inbound and game over.
I feel like MPJ lost his confidence too. Aaron Gordon got confident and MPJ lost his confidence.
Yeah.
We used to see MPJ
They need to get both of those on the same page.
MPJ used to shoot the most absurd threes, and they would look at it and be like, "That's MPJ. Like
Yeah.
he's confident. We're okay with him making that shot." Now we see him take that shot, and we're like, "Pass the ball, buddy.
Yeah.
What are we doing?"
Literally. No, but OKC should have never even been in a position where a game winner beats them. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
Like they should have taken care of that long time ago.
Long time ago.
But
And then a legend retired. Probably the biggest news. Popovich.
he
he's-
retired,
he's
but
done.
he's not gone.
He's El Jefe.
Yeah. You saw that?
I did see that.
That was kind of dope how he had Tony Parker and Tim Duncan next to him. Too.
It was.
Like,
It showed like he's more than just a coach. Like
Yeah.
he was a man before he
but
was a
you
coach.
could tell Pop is old, man. Like,
Yeah, Pop was-
just the way he was moving so slow, like holding on to Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
And, like He's
which is
crazy.
insane. I mean, in the Rockets Warriors series, Ime Udoka coached under Pop. I think played under Pop too. And then Steve, he coached under Pop as well, and then took over him for Team USA too.
Yeah.
And I mean, Popovich won gold medals, won 5 rings.
That guy has done everything you could
Like,
do as a coach.
and then the thing is, everyone says, "Oh, he was a great NBA coach," and then a better person. It's a pretty damn good NBA coach. So that sucks. But I mean, good for him. He doesn't look like he could coach right now.
No, absolutely not. Now he's just gonna be president of
He's
operations.
El Jefe.
Basically, not doing a damn thing, just watching.
But
Now.
he's there.
Yeah,
That's good. I mean,
you got to keep him around. That's a
you
legend.
when you make a series like, they're never gonna ban Tom Brady from New England. Like, he's a saint there. He won 5 rings there. You know what I
And
mean?
also, I've seen something about Popovich.
6.
They asked him like, "Why do you still coach?" Like, obviously he doesn't need it. He doesn't
Mm-hmm.
need it. But he was talking about like after his wife passed, after this, like he doesn't really have much to do. You know what I mean? He was
Yeah.
like, "This is my life. Like,
Yeah,
if I'm not coaching or with my wife, like I don't know what to do." So
that's crazy.
it was crazy. That's why I'm sad that he's actually done coaching. But hopefully he can stay. He can
He's
keep
gonna
busy
be
with
in
the
the building.
business.
It's
Yeah.
not like the coach that took over. They already signed him, and that was his assistant or whatever.
Yeah.
So their interim coach already took over, and it's not like he's not gonna go up to Pop probably every day. Pop's gonna be there every practice.
Yeah.
It's just not gonna be yelling at everyone.
No, that guy's a goat for sure.
Um, I thought our pick. Should we do our pick of the weeks now?
You want to go at it?
I'm down. I mean, let's just keep it going. Let's just parlay a couple weeks together. We both win this week.
We're a couple weeks away from having a little house paid off real quick. Like.
Rent paid. I'll go first. I've been riding the Pacers this entire postseason, right?
Mm.
Till now. The Cavs are winning game 3. There's no way they go down 3-0.
Yeah.
It's a minus 120 right now.
That's so funny you picked that game.
And I might buy points too. I might have Cavs win by like 5 or something just
5
to
or
get those
6,
plus
just to get the
odds.
plus odds.
Because there's just no way. Everyone's gonna come back healthy, and
And that's what I'm saying. Like, the Cavs are gonna come out like
yeah.
killer mode off rip.
What's your pick of the week? Don't tell me it's the same thing.
No, not the same thing, but kind of.
Okay.
Mine is a long play.
Okay.
I have series winner, and I have the Cavs at plus 175 to come back and win the series.
You're an idiot.
No,
You're
no.
an idiot.
I'm telling y'all right now, Cavs to win the series. Take it. Pacers, you got lucky. Tyrese, I'm sorry, you're not doing that again.
So if it goes to game 7, we'll have another episode. But that won't happen.
No, if Game 6 is scheduled on Thursday.
Okay.
So either way, hopefully I have something to talk about next episode. To keep it pending.
So your lock of the week's a 2-week thing.
It's a week and a half. And hopefully next week my pick of the week can just be Cavs money line game 7 and cash both weeks at once.
It'll be over by week 5.
No, trust me, y'all got to stay with me.
Well, let's get out of here then.
Yeah.
And well, I mean, next week. So we have. Let's do our picks for the playoffs.
Just
So,
predictions for
yeah,
the series.
just predictions. So then we can hold each other accountable.
Nuggets, OKC. Nuggets up 1-0 right now.
Nuggets up 1-0. Give me Nuggets in 7.
Nuggets in 7.
In 7.
I like that.
You?
OKC in 6.
OKC in 6. All right.
What's the other one? Wolves, Warriors.
Warriors.
Warriors up 1-0 right now.
I have Wolves in 6.
Wolves in 6. I like that. But I'll take Warriors in 7.
Well, I say Wolves in 6, and I thought Wolves were gonna get reverse swept by the Lakers.
Yeah.
And
You have
now I'm on their bandwagon. But I'm gonna take Wolves in 6.
I'm taking.
Especially if Curry's actually hurt. If Curry's actually hurt,
I don't
it's
think.
gonna be.
Yeah, I guess that does matter a lot.
Yeah.
But just expecting him to come back like game 2, game 3, I think Warriors in 7.
Okay. And
Warriors
then
in 7.
Celtics, Knicks
Celtics, Knicks. I got Celtics in 5.
in 5.
I don't think they win another game. I'm
Really?
not
I got
gonna lie.
Celtics in 6. I think Brunson has like a game where he drops 45 or something stupid.
That's fair.
They're winning one game in New York. They have to win one.
That's fair.
And then
Cavs, Pacers.
Pacers in 5.
Cavs in 7.
No, there's no way.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right. Thank y'all so much for watching. I think we're gonna have a backup plan.
Yeah,
TikTok, they're frauds. We gave up with them.
yeah.
But we're gonna start streaming on Kick.com. We're gonna be streaming. We'll probably do like some playoff games
We'll
throughout
have
the
more information. We're definitely gonna do some hockey. I want to do hockey like first period bets, and then some baseball and some playoff basketball. We have so much to bet on right now, and do some live betting. It's gonna be fun.
yeah. We'll definitely have the link in the bio. And
Wait, one more thing. Scotty Scheffler shot a -31 this weekend.
I did see that. But
Minus
it was an
31.
easy course. Like everybody was scoring, but not 31.
I don't give a
Yeah,
shit.
not 30.
-31's absurd.
I did see that. That was
I
pretty
shot my
crazy.
best round of my life, and I shot a 91. And he shot a -31 in 4 days. Like, get out of here.
I'd be down to watch some golf too on
Yeah,
the live
live
too.
bet. I mean, live betting holes is
Oh
one of
my
the most
god.
funnest things to ever do in golf.
You gotta bet him to get birdie every time.
Oh, okay. If we want to talk about these, so I bet Scotty to birdie 3 holes in the front 9 on day 2. Day 2, he didn't have any birdies through the front 9. Birdied every hole in the back 9.
That's gross. That's gross. That's not what dreams are made of.
Not what dreams are made of. Yeah.
All right. Thank y'all so much. We'll see y'all next week.